Hi everybody, it's Katrina. Welcome to the Crafty Corner. So I received an order for 3 baskets, and they want these baskets to be the same with the exception of the bow and things like a different color loofah or something like that, but they want all the same items in there. So I pulled out my smaller wicker baskets, and these baskets are just the right size for these Waverly robes. So I put the robe in there, and I'm going to put a little bit of paper in here too to just keep that robe straight. But it fits perfectly, so I also put a little bit of tissue on top of that brown paper just to cover that up some with some pretty Christmassy type colors. So now I'm going to go in with these gray slippers. Now, as creators, we're constantly changing things and moving things around and trying new things. So I thought I'd stick these in the slippers to see how they look. So as you can see, it was a little bit of a challenge to get these into the slippers. But I was able to get them in there. And as creators do, we of course scrutinize it, look it over, take it apart, scrutinize it, look it over, take it apart. So I'm sticking these in here just to see how they look, and I wasn't really feeling that. And if you're a creator, you know exactly what I mean. So I decided this was not working for me. So I took the bodycology out of the slippers. And I thought, let's try leaving the body wash in. Well, I wasn't feeling that either. So what I did was I took a little bit of paper, our packing paper, and stuffed those into the top of the slippers. And then I took a red ribbon and tied it around the slippers and the bathrobe just to secure it in place. And then I went in and I placed our bodycology. And this is the Cozy S'mores body cream and shower gel. And then once again I went in and decided, okay, let's stick the wallet, the purse wallet, in the front. And it fit in there perfectly. However, I wasn't feeling that either. So I decided, okay, let's try something a little bit different. I thought, okay, I'll pull the bow up some on these slippers so you can see it. But I wasn't liking the way the bow is sitting to the side of the basket. And it's cute, but once again, I wasn't feeling this either. So as you can see, I try to tuck the bow here and pull the bow there and tuck the bow over there and pull the bow over there, and that wasn't working. So I decided, okay, let's just back up, revamp, and do something a little bit different. So after playing with this bow and playing with this bow, I decided, okay, I'm going to take this bow off. Or I'm going to push it down where you actually can't even see it. So I took the wallet out of the front, and this was after me just doing me a 360 to see if I liked the way this looked. And I thought the ribbon looked good in the back of the bathrobe, but once again, y'all, I'm still not filling this basket yet. So I thought, oh, let's add our bling cup. So I took the straw out and stuck it inside of the robe and put the bling cup, our diamond cups, in the center of the robe. And I felt like it was sitting just a little bit too high. So I moved it down some. And as you can see, I've moved the ribbon over to the bodycology and pushed the sides down some to keep the slippers tied in there, but to center the bow a little bit more. So again, I played with this bow and played with this bow and played with this bow. You know, because guess what? I'm still not feeling this. So I tried to lay the bow to the side and get it to fall the way I wanted to. And this is one of those sheer bows. It doesn't have wire. You know, so it's kind of hard to get these to lay. And I didn't want to stick any sticky tape in there and mess the bow up. Or get that sticky tape on the bag as well. So again, I'm playing with this ribbon. So I decided to slide it on down some. And I have the ribbon now both in front of both bodycology bottles. Just to kind of get a feel for that. And I stuck the loofah in there as well. Because what? You can't have shower gel without a loofah. Well, you can, but I wanted to make sure we had a loofah to go with this as well. So I decided, okay, me and this ribbon are not getting along. And I thought, okay, maybe if I just stick a little glue dot on this ribbon, we can get it to act right. So I'm tussling with the ribbon, y'all. We just not getting along tonight. And I wasn't feeling this either because it just wouldn't stay the way that I wanted it to. And you know, sometimes that happens. We just have to take it apart, revamp, and redo. So as you can see, I decided, okay, I'm going to leave the ribbon around this, but I'm going to pull this ribbon down to where it is tucked into the basket. And that is what I ended up doing with this red ribbon. And then I put this bow on top of the bodycology just to give it a little pizzazz. However, even though I was feeling this a little bit, the bow was not filling my bag. So, in other words, the shrink wrap and this bow were not getting along. Now, I try to get my shrink wrap, my bows, and the items I put in the baskets, as well as the baskets, to play nice with each other. And as you can see, I moved the wallet to, I placed it behind the slippers. So I thought that just looked a little bit neater and a little better. And I decided, okay, I'm going to make a bow for this, but I'm going to use this big glitter bow in the center of that bow. So after watching this and looking at it and going in my mind's eye to see how I really want to do this basket, I decided to take that bow off of there, shrink wrap this basket, and I'm sorry about the lighting. I was trying to get some good lighting in there for you. But this is me shrink wrapping the basket. And I was able to keep the slippers from shrinking down a whole lot by putting that cardboard or that packing paper inside of them. And shrink wrapping can take a little minute, you know, you have to take your time. And as you can see, the gun that I'm using has two settings on it. One is a medium heat, the other one is a high heat. And here I'm shrink wrapping this with the medium heat. Now I did manage to poke a little hole in there, but it was very easy to fix. And I used the transparent tape to fix it so you can't even see it. And then I decided to go in with the bow with the red velvet bow. And I decided to stick the glitter bow in the middle of that big red velvet bow. And finally, I am satisfied with the way this turns out. But hang on, don't go anywhere just yet. I have some photos for you that are a little bit brighter and easier to see. And those will be coming up next after I look at my work and put my stamp of approval on it. I think that this turned out great. So you look at these photos and tell me what you think down in the comments. I also took a Christmas ball and applied it. There's the second basket, and that one I did with the green bow and the Christmas berries in the middle of the bow. And there's a Christmas ball down in there. I took the red bow and I stuck the Christmas ball in it. So I think these two baskets turned out beautifully. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be blessed. But most importantly, be a blessing. Thank you for watching and subscribing to my channel. See you next time. Bye-bye.